So today we're looking at Maicon, the 88 rated right back. We was waiting for him for quite some time and he's eventually here. He is obviously a 3-star, 4-star. He has got a pre-order bonus one which is an 86 and obviously that one will be upgraded to a 90. This one is the 88 that is just in packs, so just so I can show you what it is. So you obviously could have got that from your pre-order bonus. He'll then be upgraded to here, but this is the card that you should have if you've bought him off the market or just packed him in general. Now, like I say, it's coming in at 470. Big price. He can be right back or right mid, and obviously a shadow is what is necessary. 86 on the pace, stat-wise across the board, looking pretty good to be honest. It's very well balanced. Composure, it's decent enough, a good amount of agility balance. Obviously, player style plus is going to be whipped pass. He's also got Travella, Bruiser, and also Power Shot. It will be very interesting to see this card going up as well. When we come to rolls plus, we have got the attacking wing back as his best role, and then also a false back with a plus as well. Nothing on the right mid, which is to be expected. He was very much just a right back. There was not really any right mid, but you could argue that the right wing back could really whip himself in there. And obviously with a whipped pass, that is going to be a nice bonus on him. I can imagine he will drop down quite quickly as we get through champs rewards in a couple of weeks. And obviously everybody's coming onto the game on Friday. So let's jump straight into him, give him a go, and see if he's worth all of that cheddar. Looking to make a challenge if he can. He's going to cut back. Ooh, gets the interception. The nice pass off as well. Always fantastic. He was always going to be an interesting one because we've got the likes of Carfu, Carlos Alberto, and I was interested to see, are they going to be challenged this year? Because right back wise, realistically, we've got Frimpong and he was just phenomenal last year, which is fair enough. And then obviously there is a couple of other right backs, good tackle again, that will kind of challenge for the crown, but there's nobody that's going to completely take it off Carfu and Carlos Alberto, to be honest. Good stop, and it's a great save from Edison. Ooh, it's gone for the switch to Diaz. Oh, and he's definitely dead. That was composure of him, wasn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Little one back. Little pass out. Lovely. The only thing that's probably a little bit waste for him from my personal team is I don't really play heavy on the wing back sort of role. I like my right back to be my right back. So that's going to be a big kind of problem with him. Good. Oh, it's into the post and it's a good block. Maicon coming forward. He knows. He knows now not to go anywhere near Maicon. Beautiful defending from him. Let's put a little tackling because let's have a look at him down the wing anyway. See if we can get him on his bike a little bit. Little fake out. Crow for the 1-2. Can we see it back from Yamal into Maicon? Go. Get the ball in. Oh, it's a whipped pass. Get the block. Get a block, get the cross. Nearly get the pass off, but not quite enough there. So far, so good with him, though. He was always going to be a good player. Like, let's be real. It's Maicon. If you've played anything other than, like, FIFA 14, he was the guy. The Serie A backline just hit so hard with Lucio, Samuel, with obviously Maicon as well. There was just an absolute animal of a backline. Good interception. Very strong on the ball. That is definitely one thing I'm noticing instantly is quite literally how well he is at just having the ball at his feet. He's not being pushed off. It's one thing that I'm finding with a lot of the defenders, midfielders, is they're just getting taken just to the absolute cleaners every single time you go on a 1v1. Good interception again. Just cannot lose this ball. Phenomenal work from him. He's looking for that run as well. Ooh, it was a bit off anyway. That's why I don't really go too much with my right wing back here. Just finds the ball. That's poor, but we managed to win it back, and we managed to give it away again into Nunez. Oh, referee, have a day off. Lovely. Great strength. There's no way that's a free kick. You're having an absolute laugh. Good interception. Oh, I didn't get the second one. Good interception again. Interceptions are absolutely on point. Good play. Can we get the header back? He's going to win it. Nunez, beautiful. Doesn't stop and manages to get the assist. So I think first match opinion, very, very good. Just seems to be very confident on the ball, composed. I think it's a classic. Like, you spend that extra kind of few 100,000 coins, and you get yourself an absolute weapon. Like it's a standard. You go buy like a 300k striker, you go buy the free 400k Virgil van Dijk. You're expecting class, and I think that most definitely is what's happening when you spend this amount of coins. The only problem when it comes to spending that is, especially at the start of the game, is how quickly is it going to drop? This market is probably the lowest from day one, or at least early access day one, that we've seen ever. So it's going to be an interesting one to see where it goes on the actual fully released day as well. Oh, it's a lovely challenge. Maybe only a bit of strength from him, but it does enough to be able to slow him down to get that challenge as well. Interception once more. Lovely pass out again. Yamal's going to ask him for a bit of help once more here. Get inside. Whew. There's the ball. Slots in a bit of Nunez. Oh, overshot it. Didn't get the pass return either. Damn it. Lovely strength from Maicon again. Oh, and then the same from Adogi. Finds in a bit of Gakpo. Little ball roll. Keeper's moved. And it's a great goal from Gakpo. Oh, Maicon just serving up defensive lessons left, right and centre. And again, nothing just gets past him. Really, really good right back. Very, very impressed for the cost that you've got him for. So the sheer pace here. Keeping up with Rashford and then nearly taking the second striker. Coming back in for the third. Honestly, you don't even need centre-backs at this point. Just give me like 4 Maicons and I'll be absolutely fine. Pushing one more. He's just got everything about him. Get over the top. Nice. Can we... Oh, he's not going to get it, is he? Oh, love it. Oh, there's the whip. Oh, it's got to be an overhead kick. If only we had a better striker. This is what I mean. I needed to spend 500k on a striker, and that would have been an absolute banger of a goal. But that's where the whipped pass is. Obviously, when you get higher up in the team, I'll probably end up with players that can do what Maicon can do, but shoot in terms. Oh, that's a peach. Seconds, and Barella gets it. Very, very lucky, but what a ball. The whipped pass plus, it's outstanding. Very, very good from him. And that's just from a fullback as well, in fact. So in terms of pricing, it's coming in at 478, give or take. Now, the big thing when it comes to heroes and icons that I'm just not I'm not sure about at all, is when we eventually get champs. I think it's... I don't even know when the first one is open, to be honest. But once we do get that, I think Champs Final is available in a week's time. So next Friday, we are going to get, for instance, if I do show you, in fact. So we've obviously got, this is the qualifiers. So when you go to the top of this, so it's 15 wins for the max. If you was to do that, you get yourselves a base icon. So that's going to have an effect on the icon market. You've got then the 13 wins. That's going to get you an 86 plus hero. So you just get one of them. But it is that one, they are untradeable. But you got to think of the demand of them. If then you get, how many wins is that? 11 wins, you get a base hero. 10 wins, you get a base hero. Obviously, there's no guarantee on rating of them, but there's no cap. And then we get, obviously, the base hero max 87. So that's going to be just kind of based on a 9 win. So anything above 10, you are getting a hero and then an icon for the top. I don't know if you get a hero as well. Base icon. I think, yeah, I was going to say, is that 200k? To get 200k for getting 15. Wow. But you get the icon, so you don't get the hero. So in between, you've got 10, 11, and 13. You get any hero. 86 plus for the 13 wins. So that's going to have a dramatic effect on the market, because if there is a lot of people hitting them, I know they're not tradable technically, so it isn't going to necessarily affect the overall market. But if everybody's got one, if you've got them players between 10 and 13 wins not buying these top heroes, surely the prices just absolutely inflate or deflate, really. Well, I meant deflate more so, because I don't think they'll inflate anymore, especially if they're not already at a price now. So I think really this could be a big thing where potentially we do see it really go off the rails straight away. And maybe that means we're just going to get different hero upgrades. So the UCL, there's been rumors of icons and heroes. We haven't seen anything since then. So whether that is to happen or not is going to be a big question. but we are more than likely going to get more of them, because if that's a base hero and a base icon, realistically it's not going to be anything other. You're not going to get any special cards in there. That's going to be purely pack purposes. So it is probably just another way of adding fodder to it, which again is going to be an interesting one nonetheless. But I do think when it comes to it, it's an interesting place to be with them, because naturally we've not had this. We've not had a guaranteed hero or icon in anything. So it is completely uncharted territories with this, where potentially it really either goes with the market or goes against it. And if anything, I know EA are very, very good at controlling a market. So it's not as if they wouldn't afford of everything for this. So in terms of the overall for him then, so he's gone for 483 at the moment, which is nice. In terms of pricing, let's have a look at where he kind of started. So we're looking at 487. He looks like he's been pretty bang on. Like, whoever got that one is very happy, but he kind of went up a little bit at 560 on the 25th, which was yesterday, but he's been relatively up there. Like, it is literally the highest of high for like a day or like even a few hours by the looks of it. Then the lowest of the low for probably one card got sold for that. So very good pricing nonetheless. I don't know what the rest of the heroes are coming in at. So we're looking at 200 for Morientes, 115, 665, 3 mil, fair enough. What about the likes of Tevez? We've got 600 for Voler, Di Natale's 1.7. Okay, we're looking pretty average on cost. Maybe not necessarily the absolute top, but definitely not the worst, which is brilliant for him. And in terms of right backs in general, right now, he's going to be up there with one of the best. Like, genuinely, like, you've got Zambrata, you've got Carlos Alberto, Carfu, you'll have Zanetti. He's better than Zanetti, better than Lam, better than Puyol. Taurum's not really, is he a right? Yeah, I suppose he is a right back. That'd be an interesting one. Definitely need to try him out then, because 3-3, so he doesn't have the upgrade. He's going to be better in a better form, I think. Then you've got the likes of the Cancelos, the Kimmich, the Trents. Carragher can obviously play there. I quite like him at centre-back, to be honest. He's better than Alex Scott. Carl Walker could be an interesting one, and obviously Frimpong. So he sits himself in the absolute top category, in my opinion. For a hero, I think he was one that was destined to get a card. He's got the stats for it. Obviously, people are going for the Shadow. 94 pace, 89 defending. Absolutely brilliant. And the Whip Pass Plus is absolutely fantastic.